Good morning, Mustangs. Happy Hump Day. I'm Trinity Moore, and here are your announcements. Today at 10, a National Honor Society meeting will take place in the NPR. Thursday, there's a lot to cover, so listen up. Starting off the morning, Beta Club will have a meeting at 7:45 in the NPR. At 10, Insane Stangs will have an interest meeting in the PAC. PSAT will have a field trip at Mississippi State University, and after school, tennis will host their tryouts on the tennis courts. Friday, the Lunch and Learn college applications will take place, and coming back from the weekend, Tuesday, a Student Council officer meeting will be held in room B10 at 7:50. Also, the freshmen will take their pre-ACT. Now here's what's happening at the Hill. Today, golf will travel to Mallard Point for a meet. Friday is our first home game of the football season, so bring your team spirit. For the weekend, Saturday, volleyball has a tournament at Oxford, and cross country travels to Tupelo. Moving to Tuesday, golf will head to Cherokee Valley, and volleyball faces South Panola at Center Hill Middle School beginning at 5. Now if you're getting hungry, let's take a look at today's lunch menu and see who you should celebrate today.
In an attempt to keep DeSoto County schools safe for all students and staff, the following behaviors will not be tolerated: the use or possession of gang graffiti, gang drawings, gang dress, or gang activity; distribution of illegal drugs, prescription drugs, or any substance dangerous to students. Distribution includes giving substances to students. Any spoken, written, gestured, or electronically communicated threat that disrupts the educational environment of the school and or suggests that a student intends to cause harm or carry out an act of violence against district property, students, employees, or others, for instance, bomb threats, school shootings, threats, etc. Students who openly defy this warning will be considered a threat to the safety of students and staff. They will be suspended pending a disciplinary hearing. The student could be expelled from DeSoto County schools.
I hope you all have a wonderful birthday. Let's head over to Araya and see what the upcoming forecast is looking like.
Good morning, Center Hill. I'm Raya, and this is your weather report. The week kicks off with a rainy, gloomy potential on Monday. Keep an eye on the forecast and adjust plans accordingly. Mid-weeks bring sunshine and calmer skies, while Friday peaks in warmth. Don't let the heat catch you off guard. As the weekend approaches, clouds return with a chance of rain heading into Saturday, bringing an increase in humidity and a more unsettled pattern. Scattered showers and few thunderstorms may return by Monday. That's your weather update. Stay safe, stay refreshed, and enjoy whatever each day brings your way. And here's Aiden with your weekly report.
What's up, Mustangs? I'm Aiden Shannon, and I'm here with your 5-day forecast. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 88 and a low of 68 degrees. Thursday will be partly cloudy as well with a high of 88 and a low of 66 degrees. Friday will be partly cloudy with a high of 94 and a low of 66 degrees. Saturday will be partly cloudy again with a high of 84 and a low of 62 degrees. Finally, Sunday will be partly cloudy with a high of 84 and a low of 60 degrees. That's all I have for your weather today, Mustangs. Back to you, Trinity.
Thanks, Araya. Now let's go to Landon and see what's in store for this week's MTV News.
Good morning, Mustangs. My name is Landon Griffin, and I'm here with your MTV News. When a new year rolls around, it means new freshmen coming in to prove and show how they can excel at the different subjects we have here at Center Hill. I've gotten a chance to talk with some of the 9th grade teachers on how they feel about the freshmen coming in, and I've also got a chance to talk with a student on how they feel. Let's go to that. What's up, all right. What is your name and what do you teach?
My name is Dr. Gavrock, and I teach biology.
Okay. What do you think is the most important thing for 9th graders need to kind of realize whenever they walk into your classroom?
That everything we do matters. It's a state tested subject, so everything we do matters.
What do you think, what is one piece of advice you would give the new freshmen just now walking into your classroom?
Get involved in clubs and organizations, anything that can give your high school quality, give you groups to belong and to socialize with, and that makes the whole 4 years go so much better.
My last question for you, what do you think makes a student in your opinion?
makes a student?
And what do you think makes a student whenever they're walking into a classroom, they come in your classroom, and you see, like, what do you think would make a good student?
I think any student can be a good student. It's just willingness to work hard, to listen, to get enough sleep the night before, to come prepared. Yeah, anybody can do that as long as you're willing to try.
All right, thank you. All right, so what is your name and what do you teach?
My name is Mr. Timms, and I teach year-long Algebra 1.
All right. What do you think students need to know whenever they walk in your classroom?
They need to know that I hold them all to the same accountability. So, if one person has homework due at midnight, that everyone's homework is due at midnight. I try not to show partiality, and so they take care of me. I'm going to take care of them. If they play around in my face, I'm going to play around in their face, and just, they just need to know that I treat them as adults, and so there's an adult accountability that happens in the classroom also.
What do you think is one trait students would need to have whenever they're walking into a classroom, be it like anything they need to really just kind of get through their skulls whenever they're in there?
Confidence, because I think math is a subject where a lot of people have no confidence. And so I think if you're going to put in the work and practice, just be mindful that growth is not something that happens like a microwave. It's more like a crock pot. It happens over time, but it's like a much better result once it's completed. So.
One last question for you. What is one piece of advice you would give to a freshman?
One piece of advice I'd give to a freshman is I would say that high school can be an awesome opportunity as a young adult, and to take advantage of that within these first steps. And if they can do well in the beginning of their career, then I think that the rest of their career, they'll understand the hard work that it takes to achieve their goals, and I think it will just set them up to be more successful in the future. If they can nail those attributes now, if they can nail those down as a freshman, then I think it's going to make easier work for them in the future.
All right, thank you. All right. So, what is your name?
Evelyn Fisher.
All right. My question for you is, what was your expectations going into a freshman year?
I did not know anything, and I was just really excited.
All right. And who's your favorite teacher right now?
Probably Coach Tucker.
All right. And my last question for you is, since the first month is over with, do you think you're kind of used to are you used to being in your classes? Are you kind of used to being are you at least here with the system? Do you at least here with the system?
Yeah, I'm with it already.
Thank you to everyone who participated. Now, when a new year rolls around, it can be scary, exciting, or even shocking to most. But at the same time, it brings off new opportunities and a new chance for people to show how they can grow and how they can excel at what they do best. I'm Landon Griffin with your MTV News. Back to you, Trinity.
Thanks, Landon. As we wrap up this week's episode, here's the quote of the day. No matter how many losing seasons you might have had in the past, the good thing is that all teams get a fresh start once September begins. Sean Hindman. As always, make sure you check the school website for more announcements, scholarship opportunities, and upcoming events. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell so you never miss an episode, and follow us on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Thanks for tuning in with me this week, Mustangs. I'm Trinity Moore, and as always, don't forget to smile.